The cops come, but the mom don't really want to talk to the police. And then she walks away. She tell them conversation over, which, sometimes you don't have to talk to the police. That's why you have the amendment called pleading the fifth. But what happened? The cop tackles her, threw her to the ground. And then after all of this, he proceeded to tell her to put her hands behind her back. And when she say, "No way, Jose, I'm not doing that," he punches in her face and breaks her jaw. Mom, this case is from 2020, but I think the trial happened in like 2023 because, trials, when it's against cops, don't happen right away. But if you do something heinous, then those type trials happen right away. But in hindsight, let's go ahead and play the video so you can give your own self the commentary on how you feel, who was in the right, who was in the wrong. So let's.
Bountiful 2 Golf 10. We're going to be on 200 East, about 600 North. Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you doing?
Good. We had a call about a disturbance here.
There's no disturbance here. I'm not here. We're just talking.
Okay. Well, it looks like
we haven't yelled or nothing.
Looks like you're trying to talk to someone that doesn't want to talk.
No, he had his window down. We've been talking. We had some house stuff to talk about and stuff, and we're just talking. He just keep him warm, I reckon. I don't know. I didn't ask him to get out.
Well, his window was rolled up. That's weird.
Well, you weren't here the whole time because his window wasn't rolled up. He rolled it up when he turned on his heater. But
she's leaving and I'm going.
We're not. There's no disturbance. Somebody lied to you. I would get them for false reporting because we hadn't had any disturbance.
Okay.
That I know of.
So are you doing okay?
Oh, good. I'm good. Good. I'm just going in and she's leaving. So.
Yeah, we were just talking about some stuff.
Was there somebody else here? Because I'm confused now.
I am too. We didn't hear anything. Nobody
maybe
yelled.
Christy was yelling through my window or something.
No, I was not yelling.
Talking loud, excuse me.
No, I was talking just like that. I wasn't talking loud.
What's your name?
Monty.
No, we haven't talked. I talk like this.
Are you guys ex?
Yeah.
Ex-wife? Okay.
So we still have.
Who's the landlord?
Jeremy?
Any idea why he'd be calling?
Maybe she was yelling through the window.
No, but maybe I don't know. Monty, I was not yelling. And
well, I had the window closed. Maybe.
No, I was talking. This is as loud as I talk, so you can call that loud. Maybe tell him.
How far out are you?
We were just talking, and he hadn't even. We don't have any issue. We were just talking about.
Can I just talk to you inside later in just a sec?
Sure.
Excellent. Thanks.
Sure.
Okay. No, I was just leaving. We were just talking. That's all we were doing. We're not arguing. You're not mad.
Okay.
Nothing.
Can you take your hands out of your pockets for me? Well,
they're cold.
Can you just keep them out of your pockets, please?
No, I don't have. You don't feel? I don't have anything in my pockets. Well, don't be silly.
Why don't you settle down a little bit, okay? It's something I do for my safety.
If somebody comes up and harassing you, you would get a little like, "Why are you harassing me? I didn't do nothing wrong." So
who's harassing you?
It feels like harassment.
I'm just asking you what's going on. I need you to stay here.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
I'm investigating a potential crime, okay?
There's for crying out loud.
Okay.
Now you're exaggerating.
I need you to settle down.
There's no.
Based on the information I got,
can talk,
based on the information I was given.
You're not in power over anybody.
I'm about to put you in handcuffs if you don't stop.
Not putting me in handcuffs.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
So let me tell you what the call was.
Wrong. I've done nothing
Let me tell you what the report was.
I don't care what the report was. He just told you we weren't doing anything. And we are the two people involved.
Nah, normal speed's fine.
So
we got a call that you were being disorderly out in front of the house.
That's a lie.
That you were shouting at him.
No shouting.
And that you were not letting him get out of the car.
Never did. I was just standing there talking. We were just talking. He never said, "Move, I'm going to get out of the car." He had the heater on. He turned it off. He started the car back, and we were just talking.
Okay.
And I was leaving. We were about. I gave him a piece of mail that came to the house that he needed, and then we started talking about we got to sell the house, and we were talking about pricing and just different things.
Okay.
We weren't arguing at all. There was no.
Well, can you understand how it would look to me when I come walking up here and his window's rolled up and you're being kind of loud?
You know what? I wasn't being kind of loud. That's a lie. You can say it all you want. Don't make it true. Your opinion doesn't That's true. So
What's your name?
Gretta.
What's your last
The same as his.
name? What's your date of birth? Okay.
There is nothing. Go get whoever said that.
Well, that's what I'm going to.
You know what? Me and Monty.
Can you just
listen,
stand still, please?
Don't tell me how to move. You're
just-
not God.
I just
Get
asked
over
you
it.
to please stand still.
I asked you to quit bossing me around. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
I asked you. I'm not bossing.
You know what you're doing, sir. You know what
asked
you're
you
doing.
to stand still,
You know
please.
what you're doing. Stop.
Will you
Your
please?
ego is out of control.
I
Just
said,
stop.
please. Will you please just settle
I'm
down?
not doing anything wrong.
We were having a perfectly
You know
fine
what?
conversation.
Yeah. Me and Monty, are we the... Did he tell you there was no problem? Did I tell you no problem?
Well, people.
And we didn't see anybody.
So I need to speak to people separately when it's a domestic violence
There's
possible issue.
Okay, I'm going.
Stop. You're under
You know
arrest.
what?
Okay, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Put your hands behind your back.
Don't
Put your hands
stop
behind
it.
your back.
You're
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
Okay, I'm not doing nothing.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop
Ow,
resisting.
Ow, you hurt.
Stop resisting.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop resisting.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop
Just
resisting.
Just stop right now.
Stop resisting.
Okay, I
Put your hands behind your back.
I am. Stop
Put your
right
hands
now.
behind your back.
Stop right now.
Yes,
Stop.
expedite
You're
now.
out. No, you're lying.
Put your hands behind your back.
No,
Put your hands behind your
I
back.
didn't do nothing, sir.
Put your other hand behind
Please
your back.
stop.
Put
Please
your
don't make
other
this
hand.
something it's not.
Put your hand
I
behind
had
your
shoulder
back.
surgery. Will you stop?
Put your other hand behind your back
I
then.
didn't do nothing.
Put your other hand behind your back.
Listen, stop. Just stop right now. Stop.
Behind you.
You are harassing me. Please stop.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm not doing nothing. I don't have a weapon.
Put your hand behind your
I'm
back.
not doing nothing wrong.
Put your hand behind
Ow,
your
you
back.
hit my head. Please
Put
stop.
your hand behind
I'm
your
not
back.
doing nothing
Put
wrong.
your hand behind your back. Put your
I
hand
didn't do
behind
it.
your back.
Hey,
Put your hand
you know what?
behind your
I
back.
didn't do it.
Put your hand behind your back.
Ow! Ow! That hurts!
Put your hand behind your back.
He's hit me! He's hit me!
On your back.
He's hit me! He just hit me in the face!
Put your
Roll over. I didn't do nothing! I didn't do nothing! I did nothing! He hit me in the face!
It was at that time. He hit me in the face!
Stop.
He hit me in the face, please! All I did was walk off! That's all I did!
Yeah.
That's all I did! I didn't do nothing!
Stop. We'll figure it
I did not do nothing! He hit me in the face like 3 times!
Figure it
You've got a lawsuit! You've got a lawsuit! You fuck! You cannot do that to somebody! I didn't do nothing! I did nothing! Get the medical here! Get medical here! Right now! Right now! He busted my jaw! He busted my jaw! I didn't even move my hand! I didn't do anything! On my jaw! This is not my jaw! All I did was just say I'm leaving! He has nothing! I didn't do nothing! You know what? This ain't right. This ain't right. It ain't about being calm. It's about breaking the law. It's about breaking the law. It's about you ain't going to do nothing to him. You know you are not. And look what he just did to me.
Let's give us a sec to work through everything, okay?
He got a lawsuit, buddy. I didn't do nothing. I did not do nothing.
We gotta take this one step at a time, alright?
I
How are
did
those
not do
handcuffs
nothing.
feel?
Did not do anything.
Okay. How do those handcuffs
Did
feel?
not do anything. I didn't do anything. I was talking to him and asking him this question. He came up here and me and Monty were talking. We did nothing. We even told him we did
Here's
nothing.
what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you an option. I wanna hear you exactly.
I don't care how he feels about it. He felt that she was more upset on the cop.
No, you saw it. He did it.
Right.
He knocked me on the ground. He hit my face up against the sidewalk.
Yeah, it's Monty's. He's inside. I sent him
It's
inside.
not his house.
Yeah, I don't care how you feel about this. He should have never punched her in the face. He should have never punched her in the face. He broke her jaw. And she had every right to walk away. She was not under arrest at that moment. At that moment, she was not under arrest. He should not have punched her in the face. No way, I feel like. I mean, some people you just can't contain. And she appears to be a firecracker. But he should never punched her in the face.
let it do anything. Hey, officer, what's your name? And what's his name? This is okay. You see that this is okay what you did? Look here. Look here, sir. Look here, sir.
Just watch the front door.
I hope you've got no. Did you have your body cam on? That was really No, I'm not. I'm not. It's Christian. Can you push it that way? See, and I just got a shot in my hand, and that finger.
I'm not sure.
How about you see those two things?
I thought he went in here.
Right now. Yeah.
Did you go running? Hello.
Officers, I'm so sorry.
Are you the owner then?
Yes.
Okay. Where is Monty?
Monty was in his
Yeah, he was when I got here.
Jeep. Oh, okay.
Where did he?
Where
Is he
does
inside?
live? He lives in the back.
Of which
the
one?
Entrance. The entrance. Let me grab my shoes real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, dude, Gil sped right past me.
Yeah.
She keeps rolling over trying to fight me.
So he lives in the big.
Let me just talk to you first, too, before we go talk to him again. I just want to know where we're
His
going.
door's right there. But
Okay, so what did you see happening?
so I pulled in, came home. I'll give you just a brief background and then tell you what I saw. I got home. Well, the brief background is-
He's friendly for all I know. Like, he was fine with me.
And we've had no issue. Monty's been great. He's a good neighbor. He's a good tenant. He's good. From all accounts, she provokes him.
Uh-huh.
You know, if ever, you know, there's been a couple times where there's been kind of a dispute outdoors, and she really rides him pretty hard.
Uh-huh.
But so she comes. He's made it clear. He's told me she's not welcome, and that I'm welcome to ask her to leave. He's told her that she comes around, and she used to come
I
down.
brought your notepad, Samwell.
She used to come and wait.
Mine's in the car.
Mine's at my desk.
That's all right. No, I got a. Okay, I got some.
She used to come and wait for him in his stairwell when he got home from work, and he had no way to get her to leave. And so he started locking this outdoor door, and it goes down the stairs to another door. So since she couldn't talk to him through the door here, she's been coming to his window wells on the side and yelling at him through his window wells. And so that's where several times over the last few months, I mean, it's almost been on a weekly basis, I'll get a complaint from a neighbor because they can hear her yelling at him. And so probably 3 weeks ago, I came out. One time she was yelling at him down her window well, or down his window well, and I said, "Hey, what's going on here?" You know, and I confronted her and asked her.
When was this?
This was about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
About 3 weeks ago. And she was very defensive and angry with me at first, and it took about 5-10 minutes of her really challenging me. You know, what am I doing? Who's complaining? What's, you know, and I didn't tell her the neighbor, but just said, look, you know, I really don't have a problem that you're here as long as you're welcome and you're civil. But when my neighbors are complaining, we have a problem. And if I have to involve the police, or, you know, basically kind of warned her, right? And it got better. She still came around a few times after that, but she was a little quieter. And then the last couple of weeks, I've had a few more complaints.
Have we been here in the last couple of weeks?
No, and
Okay.
and I don't know. You know, that's where I've tried to avoid this type of escalation because I worry that she'll come back.
Will you get a statement from him, Ryan? Just while I'm talking to him.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Brian? Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah. So
It goes too far sometimes.
just so you know the circumstances, I had a neighbor text me again, and I was like, I felt like I've got.
We just want to get a statement from you guys separately before, because things kind of escalated. So, do you have any cameras here or anything?
I don't. I wish I did. I've got a ring that I need to install.
Were you watching what happened?
No, I saw you come here, and I almost wanted to point you around the corner. I should have.
Well, yeah, it was really weird because looking at the map and it says 207, 238, and then I'm like, okay, it's over here.
It's a 650 North address.
I heard her,
Yeah.
and then I was like, okay, this must be where we're going.
Yeah.
No, things got a little out of hand. So.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay,
about that.
so within the last 3 weeks, started getting worse. Text from neighbors.
So then today, I just came home I had my kids in the van, and we just came home from my mom's house. And as I pulled around the corner here to come into my garage, she was standing there at Monty's door.
Mm-hmm.
Talking
at his car
to
door?
him at his car door. She was standing at his car door. And so my immediate thought, this is something I don't know what the facts are, but was that she's got him pinned in his car and he's not getting out because he's trying to avoid confrontation. And
was his window up or down?
up. Window was up.
And when was this? Like approximate time?
Oh, this was like within the last probably 30 minutes. Like I called pretty close because as soon as I saw that, I got out of the car. I could hear her through my garage door. And before we got out of the car, I shut the garage door because the garage door that I came in is the one right there where she was standing. So I shut the garage door, and as I'm getting my kids out, I can hear her through the door. I don't know if she was yelling. I could hear her pretty easily. And so we came inside, and I pulled out my phone, and I had a text from a neighbor saying she's back, and she's got him pinned in his car. And so I was like, and I said, so this has been over months, and I have some text history.
Can I see that text, and can I get that neighbor's info?
Yeah. So there's the text. She's back today. She's literally yelling at him while he's in his car, like trapping him. Sent a picture. So she lives upstairs.
Okay, so she was probably just watching what just happened.
So she probably did see.
So how do we get to her? Up the stairs and here, or
through. You can go in through here, but because she has access through the back door, but because of this situation, she's been nervous, and so we've been letting her go through the side here.
Okay.
And then she has stairs up to her studio apartment up there.
Okay.
And so I said, thanks, Sydney. I'll call to report it. They're sending an officer.
Okay.
And so you can see she's out there. This was Friday. Wait, that's the same one. Wait.
That's today.
This is actually last Friday. This one.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Sydney. And then that's today. So a week later. So last Friday. Monday, the 23rd, November. Here. November 10th. I have another. Oh, that's the joint thread with my wife. Let me see if I've got the separate thread with Sydney.
Is she the one that's been calling though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which makes sense because she's a puppy. She hears it all, and she can hear when she's yelling. And
Sydney,
she's got the closest.
What's her phone number?
Tuesday. That was in response to the Monday. Her number is.
Okay, so you see the text, you hear her see her and hear her at the window, and go from there.
Yeah.
What happened after that? Did you call us, or did you listen, or hear anything specific? Or?
I didn't. It's hard because I try not to pry too much, and I don't. You know what I mean? It's like So I just called as soon as I saw the text. So this was all, I mean, I was on the phone within, I was on the phone within 10 minutes of arriving home.
Okay. What time did the text come through?
And to be fair to Greta, when I was on the phone, they're like, is she yelling? And she wasn't really yelling at him. She seemed calm at that time. She's yelled at him before, and I've witnessed it. But today, she wasn't. But obviously, clearly, it sounds like she...
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Got real upset after you guys showed up. But, so let's see. Let's see. So that was 38 minutes ago. She sent this at 45 minutes ago. 3:37.
Okay. Alrighty. And what's your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
Last name? Yeah, I'll get with you on charges in a minute. Okay. Thank you.
You bet.
All right. Well, she's going to get booked into jail for a couple things.
Well, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all you guys do. It's been a crappy year for law enforcement, but
Yes.
we sure appreciate you.
Some my notepad for the day.
Yeah, that's what I just did too. Can you?
Oh, we got the whole crew.
There's an upstairs. There's an upstairs neighbor
Up here?
that heard. Will you get a statement from her?
Yeah.
Actually, can we have you guys do witness statements?
What's that?
Just basically, you sign your name saying, "Yeah, this is what happened." Okay.
Cool.
Will you get statement 3, one for him, and then her upstairs?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is this. We're going to go and give an update on this actual order. Because like I said, this was all right, so let's go here. All right. Okay, let's do this. Because what she ended up doing is she filed that lawsuit. And the police chief sided with her. All right, so here we go. A woman in her 60s is suing the Utah Police Department, alleging that an officer punched her in the face without cause. Former police chief Chris Burbank views the incident as symptomatic of a border issue in the state. All right, so let's see. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the whole. Here we go. It's actually said that the cop was in the wrong. All right, an internal investigation from the Bountiful Police Department found his own Corporal John Gerbert used excessive force while arresting 64-year-old Gretta Jensen in December 2020. Body camera footage shows Gerbert appearing to punch Jensen in the face while she is on the ground as she yells for help. Jensen of North Salt Lake has filed a $1 million federal lawsuit against Gerbert, alleging that he violated her constitutional rights by using excessive force when he arrested her. She also argues that she had committed no crime. In the lawsuit, filed on October 2020, 3, Jensen claims that arrest caused severe physical pain, including a broken jaw, physical trauma, bilateral shoulder injury, elbow injury, head injury, neck injury, and other physical pain and suffering. Now remember, she said initially before he punched in the head that you punched me. That I hit my head. She said that. All right, Gerbert, who has worked for Bountiful Police for 15 years, had no past disciplinary history, disagreed with the results of the department's investigation, saying his actions were reasonable and necessary. No, it wasn't. Because guess what the police chief said? She should have never been arrested in the first doggone place. Police received a call from a landlord as Jensen, the ex-wife of a tenant, appeared to be yelling at the tenant and standing outside his car, so they couldn't leave. Gerbert arrived at the house in the Bountiful neighborhood near 2000 East and 650 North about 4 p.m. He later testified in a deposition. As I approached them, I remember I could hear Gretta pretty loud, sounded upset. He said she had been standing, come on now, get this out of my way, at the driver's door of her ex-husband's car, who had his window rolled up, and that the situation was corroborating exactly what I was told by dispatch. Body camera footage shows that the officer sending the ex-husband into the house to separate the two and begin questioning Jensen. Gerbert said in his deposition that he asked basic questions and was met with just an unusual amount of resistance that was puzzling to me. I tried to explain as best as I could why I was doing what I was doing and trying to de-escalate things. Everything I tried didn't seem effective. I disagree. You escalated everything from jump. When she walked away, you should have let her go. You should have let her go. And this is what the in a separate article, Burbank said she should have never been arrested in the first place. Bountiful Police was contacted for the story but could not comment due to the pending litigation. It's a systematic issue without question, said Burbank, adding that the Utah's bent in heading in the direction of more authority, more arrests, more absolute lines in the sand are better. And he also said, she said she was scared. I feared for my safety. At that moment, she was resisting when he was saying absolutely, but he had no reason to make the arrest in the first place. And that's what the ex-chief had to say. So I just want to point those parts out of the story, right? Nevertheless, this is Antonio with Team Tigio. Please like, comment, subscribe, as we'll be coming to you more videos in the future. And once again,